Hello, my name is Walter. I'm over here at Chevy of Everett, and today, this beautiful creature behind me, well, that's the new 2024 EV Blazer. We're gonna be checking it out. This is actually the RS trim. We have LS, RS, and SS. The MSRP for the LS starts at $56,715. The MSRP for the RS trim, we're looking at $60,215. So I say let's check it out. Let's see what's happening. All right, so the question we've all been asking is to frunk or not to frunk? I say let's find out. Chevy chose not to frunk. Underneath here is the Ultium propulsion battery. It's gonna get you just shy of 300 miles for that range. The SS, the stepsister of the RS, boasts 557 horsepower and 648 pounds of torque. With the RS, we're looking at just shy of 300-mile range. We also have 3 separate charging levels, from level 1 all the way up to DC fast charging, which can get you 70 miles in just 10 minutes. Pretty cool stuff. Moving on to the interior, let's talk about safety features. This is going to come standard with the Chevy Safety Assist. That means we're talking about pedestrian and bicyclist braking. So something or somebody is in front of you, it's going to brake for you. You don't have to brake yourself, right? We don't all have the fastest reactions. We're also going to have the following distance indicator. So you can choose 1, 2, or 3 cars ahead of you. It'll just remind you, hey, you're coming in hot. There's a vehicle in front of you. We're also going to have the lane keep assist and lane departure warning. So it's gonna make changing lanes safer, easier. It's gonna give you that peace of mind when you're driving with your family and friends. Alrighty, now we're gonna be talking about this almost 18-inch infotainment system. There's a lot going on, a lot to go over. First and foremost, you can drag and drop these widgets all the way up to the top for your frequently used apps. So map, phone, audio, things that you're going to be using quite a bit. If we move over here on the left side, these are the smart controls. It's pretty cool. Basically, there are certain options that you're only going to be able to use in certain situations. So let's say you have a garage door opener hooked up to the vehicle. It'll come up as an option when you're in vicinity of that garage door, and it won't be an option when you're out of vicinity. You have a bunch of other things here on the screen. Charging, you can check out the charging usage, now, later. Vehicle status, you can also look at the energy info and how the energy is being used, how efficient it's being used. At the Play Store, you can download all the apps you need. Maybe it's Spotify, Pandora, whatever it is. One of the packages on this is the driver convenience and confidence package. So it's also going to come with the 3D surround vision, the bird's eye view. Really, really cool stuff. It gives you lots of visibility when you're parking in tight areas or what have you. If we move over here, you can look at the drive modes and you get more information on your steering, braking, acceleration, all that good stuff that any car owner might need to have. This one is also all-wheel drive as well, mind you. The RS trim is also going to come in a rear wheel at one point as well. Right here you can see the Google Assistant. Basically, when you log into your car, you use a Google account. You can log in as a guest, or you can just use your own Google account. But this is replacing the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Once you're logged in, though, you can do a lot of cool things. If you need to shoot a text, you can just ask Google to shoot you a text. If you need to turn the heat up or heat down, you can just ask Google. It's very, very informative, very, very cool. And another cool part of that is that it'll be using Wi-Fi from your car, not data from your phone. So it'll be separate. Alrighty, so with the creature comforts, I mean, they go well beyond just that extensive infotainment system. As you can see, I'm posted up in this beautiful seating. This is the Adrenaline Red and Black EvoTex option, but we also have the all black option as well. This is gonna seat up to 5 people, and everybody could quite literally use a USB-C charger and charge their phone. There are 5 USB-C ports. It's really, really cool. So I say, this thing is cool. I'm ready to do a test drive, right? Let's get out of here. Well, yeah, now we're on the road. I am testing out the Regen one pedal driving. This is really cool. It's really weird. but I could definitely see myself getting used to that. I also turned the heated seat on. I wanted to bake some buns, and it's working. This is super, super comfy. It also has a heated steering wheel, which a lot of vehicles have them by now, but when you're riding in something like this and you turn on the heated steering wheel, I mean, everything feels like you're living in the future. It's really, really, really cool. Yeah, right now, we don't have the data plan. This is in demo mode, but if we did, I'd be able to do things like just vocally ask the infotainment system, things like, you know, turn the heat up, lower the heated seat, really cool things like that, shoot out a text, blah, blah, blah. Really, really cool. Looking at the dash too, I mean, there's a million things that it's just so integrated. There's tons of information. It's really cool to look at, really cool to drive with. We have 2 people in the vehicle right now, seatbelts on. We love that safety. You also get a little thing, like a little warning, you know, there's 3 seats without seatbelts. So it lets you know how many people are strapped in, right? We have the lane keep assist and lane departure warning, keeping me in between the lines while I'm fangirling over this vehicle. This thing is really, really cool. Yeah, so even just with driving this a little bit, I can already feel that torque. I mean, you know, not many of us have drove a lot of electric vehicles, so we have our predispositions, our assumptions, but this thing is pretty powerful, especially if you're a little afraid of electric vehicles. I mean, this thing has all the torque you need, you know what I mean? Yeah, this EV Blazer, this specific one, has the digital rear view mirror as well, so it gives you a really good field of vision. It allows you to zoom in, zoom out. You can actually adjust the height of it, and then also you can adjust, dim it, dim and brighten it. The seat also is giving me some haptic feedback, letting me know there's somebody on the side of me. As I'm driving with the one pedal, it shows me my energy consumption, and the whole idea with the one pedal driving is that as you take your foot off the gas, or I guess as you take your foot off the battery, it is charging the battery. And so it actually shows you the consumption and also the charging on the dash. So you get to see yourself charge the battery and then use it as well. Okay. Yeah, so with the safety features, I mean, there's some things that already immediately jump out. The blind spot alert is amazing. If you have a vehicle with it, you already know how useful that type of information is to just drive safely. On the steering wheel, I also have the following distance indicator. Like I said before, you can do the gap adjust 1, 2, 3 vehicles ahead of you, or it gives you just a heads up that you're coming in hot and there's a vehicle in front of you. Really enjoy that. You also have an option to basically view it gives you like a composite image if there's a vehicle in front of you. And little things like that, I don't know, it makes me as a driver feel much more safe on the road. And I think that's something we're all trying to have in our lives, is a little bit more safety. The lane keep assist, lane departure warning, super, super useful. Something you notice, just kind of gives you a little bit of feedback, reminds you, stay in between the lines. Well, thank you so much for coming along with the ride. That was a whole lot of fun. Driving it, I'm able to tell you all these bells and whistles, right? All these things that I like, but to actually drive it is a whole different experience, to actually see what's happening. I seriously suggest, if you even have an inkling of interest, you should go check these out. But yeah, thank you for coming along. My name is Walter, over here at Chevy of Everett. Feel free to stop by, say hello, do a test drive with me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Yeah,